What's up, YouTube? Ryan back today with another sports card video today. Today, I'm giving you guys 5 players that I think you guys should buy before the beginning of the 2021 season, whose cards have a lot of room to move still. They haven't gone up that much. With the baseball card market booming, these cards haven't moved that much. So I'm going to show you guys the 5 players. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Let's do it. I'm going to jump straight into this. All right, we're using the trusty sellthepeak.com. We're not going to be looking at any charts today, actually, you guys. So I'm just going to be showing you guys raw sales. There's going to be graded, ungraded. Just these are straight up eBay sales. So first player on the list, Shohei Ohtani. Absolutely love Shohei for an investment. His cards really haven't moved that much. They're still dirt cheap. Check this out, you guys. Ohtani, he's coming back this year. He should be pitching and hitting. He's already proved that he can hit in MLB. If he can pitch even above average to where he is a sufficient arm, these prices are going to blow up. Like Bowman rookie card. This was his first rookie card that was like meaningful. $3. That's ridiculous. PSA 10 Sepia Topps Chrome, $90. Like, that's so cheap, you guys. But the card I really want to focus on, and I've pushed this card before in past videos, you guys, is his Topps Update PSA 10. Still under $50. This was a $120 card before last season. There's just so much room for this card and Ohtani in general to grow. Like, you can pick up so much of his stuff. Like, look at this. This is his Bowman Chrome Auto 9.5 with a 10 auto, $575. Yeah, that's pricey, but compared to other players, that's not that bad. But yeah, if we just scroll, like, all this stuff is cheap, you guys. Every one of his cards I think is a good buy. Prism Refractor PSA 10, $115. Like, that has so much room to grow. $1 for his finest rookie. Like, that's ridiculous. If you don't think that's gonna be like at least a $3 card come season time, that's crazy to me. Again, 3 more updates right around $50. Under $50, I think it's a great buy still. I was telling you guys to buy it when it was $35, but still, it still has so much room to grow. Again, this is the big auto. When this card came out, and this was in 2018, this was a $1,000 card. And that was in 2018 when the market was way cheap. If the market was where it was at now, back in 2018, when this card came out, this probably would have been a $5,000 card. But yeah, guys, Shohei Ohtani, I'm huge on him. Again, Heritage, $40, PSA 10. Just really cheap stuff with Ohtani, and you can get some nice cards. The Chrome updates, I love the Chrome update cards because they're shorter printed. I think that's a really good buy around that price point, $65. And if you want to go cheaper, you guys, look at this. PSA 9, $15 and $18. Like, that pays for the grading fee itself. Like, I just think there's a lot of room for Ohtani to move, and that's why he's number 1 on my list, you guys. Number 2 on my list, you guys, and this is my favorite buy of the offseason, Alex Bregman. I know he's an Astro. I know people don't like him. I have his card up here, his short print PSA 10. Absolutely love that card. I paid only $75 for that card, but look at how cheap Alex Bregman is, you guys. And remember, Alex Bregman's a top 5 player in the league when he's playing good. Like, he had a down year last year. He dealt with some injuries, but that was a short season. 2019, he could have won MVP. He probably should have won MVP. But look, his Bowman Chrome on-card auto, $60. Flagship rookie, $2. PSA 10, $70, $66. Bowman's best refractor, PSA 10, $50. Again, $60. Like, come on. $60 PSA 10 for Alex Bregman all day, every day. And this card has only moved like $10 as well. Specifically, his flagship PSA 10, it was about $50 when the market was at its low peak postseason. So it barely moved. I just think there's such a high ceiling with Alex Bregman. Like, honestly, even since he was a rookie, he's kind of been denied the hobby. Like, I feel like he deserves more in the hobby. He's always been a lower end buy, and I'm not really sure why. He's been a stud his entire career so far. He started off maybe a tiny bit slow compared to some other rookies, but like 2018, 2019 was unbelievable. He's put I think he said 27 pounds of muscle on this offseason. Don't know how he did it, but he's up to 207, he says, which is the weight he was at 2019. Yeah, guys, X Fractor, $40. It's just crazy to me how cheap he is. Like, I know Gold Label is not like a crazy product, but $35 for a rookie auto of Alex Bregman? Like, he's so cheap. And I know, like, this is laughable. Flagship rookie PSA 9, $7. Like, I honestly might just get on eBay and buy like 10 of those. Like, what the heck? That could easily be like a $50 card at some point in his career. Like, that's ridiculous, you guys. And there we go, $50 for the flagship. It's crazy to me. It really is. Alex Bregman, like I said, he's a top 5 player. I know he's an Astro, and I know he's taken a little bit of heat for the cheating scandal, and he honestly didn't handle it that great. And some people think he's a douche. I don't really get it because he does a lot of good stuff. He's always doing charity work and all sorts of things in the offseason that are really good causes. So I don't really see how he's a douche, but some people do see him that way. But I'm telling you guys, if Alex Bregman ever gets back to MVP form, which I don't see why he wouldn't, and if the hobby ever recognizes it, these cards are going to blow up. Like, blow up. Like, his flagship should honestly, he should have like a $200 flagship card. Like, I just don't really get why it's so cheap. Like, he is just as good as a player as some of these young stars. Like, I know Juan Soto's special, but I bet you coming into this year, the odds of Alex Bregman winning MVP and Juan Soto winning MVP are pretty similar. And Alex Bregman's a stud on defense, so he has that edge on a lot of those top tier young players that maybe don't have the Gold Glove capability. So Alex Bregman's my favorite buy this offseason, guys. Straight up, I bought a good amount of his stuff. Not a ton, but like I should have probably bought a lot more. And I still, like, I'm going to go look at those PSA 9s. Third player on the list today, you guys, Anthony Rendon. Another Angel, I know. But Anthony Rendon is just undervalued. He is. He's one of the best players in the MLB. Probably a top 10 player. I've said top 5 in the past, and I do think his ceiling's top 5. Like, I've seen people predict that he's going to win MVP this year. People making their preseason predictions. I've seen Anthony Rendon multiple times, and he's a really good player. He is. His stuff's cheap. 2012 Bowman Chrome, $3. I'm probably going to go buy that. Like, I'll probably go buy that. That's an amazing deal at $3. That's ridiculous, actually. Flagship, $8. Like, this could potentially be an iconic card if Anthony Rendon, like people predict, wins an MVP, gets up there in the rankings. Like, look at Nolan Arenado's prices. I think his PSA 10 is over $200. And I think it's like $230 even. You can buy his PSA 10, and let me find it on here because I know it's on here. $79. I bought mine personally this past offseason for $45, but I still think $80 is too low. Back to back right here, 80 and 79. For the type of player Anthony Rendon is and what his future can be, I just think it's too low. I do. I think he should be priced alongside likes of like Nolan Arenado, like close to him at least. Like, I think this should be a $150 card at bare minimum. So $80 for his PSA 10 flagship, like, I still think that's a fantastic deal. And if you like buying raw, his stuff's ridiculous. Like, look at this, Bowman Chrome X Fractor, $650. Like, look at this, 9.5 Walmart variation, $102. I would have bought that. I think that's a great deal. But yeah, his raw stuff's super cheap. Flagship for $3 is ridiculous to me. And like, look at this. This is crazy. Like, I just get baffled every time I look at more stuff. And I know this is $300 and it's more expensive, but look what card it is. This is a Topps Chrome rookie camo refractor number to 15. Like, can you imagine if you had a Juan Soto or Ronald Acuna in that card? Like, that would be probably a $20,000 card. I don't know, maybe not 20K, but like an extremely expensive card. Like, if that gemmed at a PSA 10, that would be a stupid price card for a legitimate, like, one of those hyped up players in the league. I just don't think Anthony Rendon has the hype. It's crazy to me. Again, PSA 9 for $15. Like, I'm buying that. So Anthony Rendon, another player that I think is just undervalued. I really do. He's a top tier player. He's potentially a Hall of Famer going forward as long as he stays healthy. Like his stats are unbelievable. And he started off his career slow. He really did. I think it was 2016 when he really started picking it up. And when I say picking it up, putting up just crazy numbers, like top in the league in OPS, like year after year. not leading it because Mike Trout, but he's been like top 10 for a very long time now. He's close to a 400 on base percentage lifetime, which is pretty crazy because if you look at his numbers, he started off slow. So Anthony Rendon, another player, I think he's undervalued, and I think he has room for his cards to move this season. Like, I think playing with Mike Trout gives him the opportunity to really show how good he is. Because say he goes out and even outperforms Mike Trout this year, or even just comes close to performing as well as Mike Trout. Mike Trout's the best player on the planet. If Anthony Rendon even comes close to that, I think people are gonna notice him more. Number 4 on my list, you guys, Cody Bellinger. You guys know how much I like Cody Bellinger. Played against him in high school, little league, middle school. Grew up playing against him pretty much. So I PC Cody Bellinger, but I think he's a good buy. I do have some biased takes from time to time, but I think he's legitimately a good buy right now. He won Rookie of the Year in 2017. He won MVP in 2019. And his cards are not that expensive. His Topps Chrome update is $300. I think that's a little expensive. I really do. But look at his update. Let me find his update on here. Like $220. I don't think that's that bad. And then $425 for his short print. I think that's a good deal. I really do. Like, that's a great buy. So I know he's more expensive here, but $220 for his Topps update. I was telling people to buy this card when it was like $150 this past offseason, and it has gone up. But I see this as a long-term hold and even a potential flip this year. Like, if he wins MVP this year, I don't know. I messed up because in 2017 he won Rookie of the Year. 2018 he had a bad year. I said, I need to buy Cody Bellinger. I need to buy him. And I PC him, so I have a good amount of his stuff, but I didn't buy him like I should have. Then he won MVP in 2019. So I was like, gosh, dang it. I could have had such a huge collection if I would have bought during the dip. And I truly think he's during the dip right now. His cards have gone up a little bit recently. Like I said, they're over $200 now. I thought they were just in the 175 range. I think the Dodgers adding Trevor Bauer to their team increased pretty much all Dodgers cards. So he is seeing that on his update. But one card I think is a really good deal right now, and I actually just bought this yesterday, is this card. I bought it for $75, but the Topps Heritage rookie card, PSA 10, I think it's a good buy. I really do. I think that could be a, $150 card this upcoming season, maybe, as long as he's playing well. But who really knows? Like, the Dodgers are by far the best team in the MLB. Like, as on paper, it's not even close. So that's why we saw those price increases. Like, even this is a good buy. Like, I think this is a good buy. This is his first Bowman that didn't have an autograph on it. PSA 10 for $50. Like, I like that buy a lot. And if you want to go raw, it's cheap. Topps Chrome base, $15. PSA 10 Bowman Chrome rookie card, $40. Like, you can find good deals with Cody Bellinger. You really can. You guys know me, Bowman's Best. Bowman's Best Refractor, $8. $5 for the base. Like, I like his prices on a lot of his stuff. His update's a little expensive right now. I'll say that, but I do think it still has room to grow. Like, that was a $300 card at one point, and then he dipped. So it could easily be a $300 card or more this year if he comes back and plays well. But at age 25, he has a Rookie of the Year. He has an MVP. His stats are trending in a fantastic direction for a potential Hall of Fame player. He has a ring. He just has a lot of good things going for him. I think Cody Bellinger is a good short-term flip and a fantastic long-term hold. Just with how his career has been so far, Cody Bellinger had to make my list for players to buy before this season starts. And the last one on my list, you guys, and I'm going to explain this one, is Ronald Acuna Jr. Ronald Acuna, you guys know how good he is. He's absolutely ridiculous. There's always been the argument of Juan Soto versus Ronald Acuna, and Juan Soto is leading the race right now. But let's take a step back. Let's think about in 2018. Ronald Acuna, Juan Soto come up. Ronald Acuna was the better player. Juan Soto was great his first year, but like personally, Ronald Acuna, and everyone agreed back in 2018, like I always said I thought Juan Soto was a better hitter, but Ronald Acuna showed that he can hit for power, he can play defense a little bit, he can steal a ton of bases. Like Ronald Acuna was the clear favorite in 2018, like he was. 2019, still Ronald Acuna. He hit 41 home runs, stole 37 bases. Ronald Acuna was still ahead of that comparison between the two. And there was even talks that he was going to try, like he almost went 40-40 in his second year. Like he got hurt at the end of the year and missed like 5 games, and he could have potentially gone 40-40 in his 3rd year in the MLB. Like, how crazy would, in his 2nd year in the MLB, like, how crazy would that have been? In 2020, he got injured. He dealt with some injuries, you know. People know who he is. He's pitching around him. Like, he showed some weaknesses, but I think it was more of just a short season dealing with injuries, down year. Like, I don't have an issue with him struggling in a 60-game season. I really don't. Not at all. So where I was going with this is, so I think Ronald Acuna comes back this year, has a humongous year, evens up that conversation with that comparison to Juan Soto. Like, I think right now Juan Soto played unreal last year. So everyone's on the Juan Soto hype train. Everyone. Me as well. I love Juan Soto. I always have. I think he's one of the best hitters we've ever seen at his age. But right now it's like Juan Soto's here, Ronald Acuna's here. I think Ronald Acuna, if he comes back and plays, like, it's going to get closer. Ronald Acuna has openly said that he thinks he can go 50-50. We'll see what happens. He's only 23. I just think there's a lot of room to grow, and we're going to look at his prices here. Again, he's more expensive, but when you compare him to Juan Soto's prices, he's dirt cheap compared to Juan Soto. Like Heritage, 129, PSA 10, not the worst. Topps Chrome, $40. PSA 9 update, $60. I'm not mad about that at all. Bowman First Mojo for $123. If you could find a good quality Mojo for that price, I would buy it in a second. But then we talk about his update. His update right now is hovering between $200 and $220. Like, I think that's a good buy. I really do think his Topps update card, you guys, can be worth easily over $300 by the end of the season. As long as he's healthy, I think that's a $300 card. Unless the market comes tumbling down, which I just don't see it happening. I think this is a $300 card by the end of the season. Maybe even more. Like, Ronald Acuna really does have it. Like, he could win MVP this year. Like, he's always a favorite in the MVP with just how talented he is. A card I don't think it's enough love is his Topps Chrome update. And it doesn't get as much love because it has a different image on it. But I love it because that has a different image on it. Like, $130 to me, I don't think that's a bad buy. Like, I would buy that and, like, just be happy I have it. Like, even his short print, which is his bat down, yes, it's expensive in a PSA 10, but raw $435, it's expensive for sure. But, like, for a short print, that's not the worst thing in the world. Like, that's a super rare card. Like, that's an expensive card. Again, $225 for update, $218. Like, under $220, I like that buy. And me personally, if I come across some money with selling some stuff here, I'm gonna buy one because I like that price point still. 9.5, 135. And if you want to go on the cheaper end, his rookie debut, PSA 10's $40. Like, Juan Soto's, I think, is selling for $100 at PSA 10. So, like, I see opportunities around Acuna. He's another guy. He's more expensive, but he's a guy that's super special. Like, he is in that elite category, and he's only 23. Like, it's ridiculous. I think he evens up the conversation this year with Juan Soto. I love Juan Soto, but Ronald Acuna brings more to the table than Juan Soto. Juan Soto brings offense and a little bit of defense and just a good baseball player. Ronald Acuna brings that raw, like, I can do everything. So Ronald Acuna, definitely more talented when it comes to an all-around player. And like I said, 40-40 this year is definitely not out of the question for Ronald Acuna. He says he wants to go 50-50. I mean, I'm curious if he still wants to do that, but that's what he said in 2019. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. 5 players that I think there's room right now. Like, I really do. I think there's a lot of room for these cards to move. And Bellinger and Acuna, I know they're a little more expensive right now, but like I said, like, their careers are just trending in a super great direction. And the Dodgers probably going back to the World Series this year. And Ronald Acuna, I can't see him having a bad year unless he deals with injuries again. I really hope he doesn't because he is a special player. But Rendon, Ohtani, and especially Bregman, I don't get why their stuff's so cheap. I love all 3 of those buys a lot. I like all 5 of them, obviously, because I'm telling you guys. But as far as, like, undervalued, those 3 for sure. So yeah, guys, if you guys liked this video, found it useful, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching as always, and you guys have a great rest of your day. See ya.